Love is often seen as the foundation of a strong relationship. But what if love alone isn't enough? What if you're holding on to a relationship that's draining you, hoping that love will fix everything? The truth is, love is only one part of a successful relationship, and sometimes it's not enough to make things work. In this video, we'll uncover the signs that love alone isn't enough and when you should consider walking away. If you've ever felt stuck in an exhausting relationship, this could be the clarity you need. Make sure to watch until the end because these insights could help you make one of the most important decisions of your life. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss powerful discussions on love, relationships, and personal growth. Let's dive in. 1. You feel emotionally exhausted instead of fulfilled. Love should bring joy, comfort, and emotional security. But if you constantly feel drained, something is wrong. A healthy relationship should not leave you emotionally exhausted, walking on eggshells, or feeling like you're always trying to fix things. If love comes with constant stress, arguments, or emotional turmoil, it's time to assess if it's truly worth it. A fulfilling relationship should feel like a place of peace, not a source of daily anxiety. When exhaustion outweighs happiness, love alone won't be enough to sustain the relationship. 2. The relationship lacks mutual respect. Without mutual respect, even the strongest love will eventually crumble. If your partner belittles your opinions, disregards your boundaries, or treats you with disrespect, love won't be enough to fix it. A healthy relationship requires both partners to value each other as equals, acknowledging each other's needs, feelings, and perspectives. Love without respect can easily turn into control, manipulation, or even emotional abuse. If you constantly feel dismissed, criticized, or unheard, your love won't be able to repair the damage. Relationships thrive when both partners feel valued and appreciated for who they are. 3. You're the only one putting in the effort. Relationships require effort from both people, not just one. If you're always the one making sacrifices, initiating conversations, or trying to fix problems, it's a sign of an imbalance. Love alone won't keep the relationship strong if one partner is constantly carrying all the weight. A healthy partnership means both people contribute to making it work, whether through emotional support, communication, or shared responsibilities. If your partner is passive, indifferent, or unwilling to meet you halfway, it creates resentment over time. Love should be a shared effort, not a one-sided struggle. If you find yourself constantly giving while receiving little in return, it's worth questioning whether this relationship is truly right for you. 4. Trust has been broken repeatedly. Trust is the foundation of every strong relationship, and once it's broken, love alone cannot fix it. If your partner has lied, betrayed you, or repeatedly broken promises, it becomes difficult to rebuild trust. A relationship without trust leads to constant doubt, insecurity, and emotional instability. While forgiveness is possible, trust can only be restored if both partners are committed to honesty and transparency. If you find yourself questioning their words, checking their actions, or feeling paranoid, it's a sign of deeper issues. Love cannot erase dishonesty, and without trust, the relationship will always feel unstable. 5. Your core values and life goals don't align. Love can bring two people together, but without shared values and goals, it can also drive them apart. If you and your partner have drastically different visions for the future, whether it's about marriage, children, careers, or even lifestyle choices, love alone won't bridge that gap. Relationships require compromise, but some differences are too fundamental to ignore. If one person dreams of traveling the world, while the other wants to settle down in one place, constant conflicts will arise. When you find yourselves repeatedly clashing over major life decisions, it creates frustration and resentment. Over time, these differences can make it impossible to move forward together. Love should support your dreams, not make you feel like you have to sacrifice them. 6. You feel like you can't be yourself anymore. A healthy relationship allows you to grow and be your authentic self, not shrink or change to fit someone else's expectations. If you constantly feel the need to suppress your opinions, hide your emotions, or act differently to keep the peace, it's a major red flag. Love should bring out the best in you, not make you question your identity. If your partner criticizes your personality, mocks your interests, or makes you feel like you're not good enough, love won't fix the damage. A relationship should feel like a safe space where you can express yourself without fear of judgment. If you find yourself pretending to be someone you're not just to avoid conflict or gain their approval, it's time to reassess. 7. The relationship is filled with more pain than happiness. Every relationship has ups and downs, but if the hard times outweigh the good, it's a sign that love alone isn't enough. If most of your time together is spent arguing, feeling hurt, or questioning your happiness, you need to take a step back. Love should bring joy, support, and comfort, not constant pain, confusion, or stress. If you often feel like you're stuck in a cycle of emotional highs and crushing lows, the relationship may be doing more harm than good. No matter how much history you share, staying in an unhappy relationship out of love alone won't fix the underlying problems. 8. You're afraid of being alone, not in love with the relationship. Sometimes, people stay in relationships not because they're truly happy, but because they fear being alone. If the thought of leaving scares you more than the actual problems in the relationship, it's time for some deep self-reflection. Love should be about choosing each other every day, not just clinging to familiarity or comfort. If you stay because you worry about starting over, losing mutual friends, or dealing with loneliness, those aren't good enough reasons to hold on. A relationship should be a source of happiness and security, not a safety net against being single. If you're constantly justifying why you should stay, rather than genuinely feeling fulfilled, love alone won't be enough to keep things going. 9. You keep making excuses for their behavior. Love can make people overlook red flags, but making constant excuses for bad behavior is a dangerous habit. If you find yourself justifying your partner's mistreatment, dishonesty, or emotional neglect, it's a sign of a toxic dynamic. Whether it's telling yourself they didn't mean it, they'll change, or it's just how they are, these excuses prevent you from seeing the truth. A healthy relationship is built on accountability and mutual effort, not one person tolerating the other's harmful actions. Love should never come at the cost of your dignity, self-respect, or mental health. If your partner refuses to acknowledge their faults or change their hurtful behaviors, love won't be enough to fix the situation. 10. You tried everything and nothing changes. Relationships require effort, and sometimes problems can be worked through with open communication, therapy, and compromise. But if you've exhausted all options, had difficult conversations, set boundaries, made sacrifices, and nothing changes, it's time to face reality. Love alone won't magically fix a relationship that isn't working. If you keep revisiting the same issues without progress, it's a sign that something fundamental is broken. A relationship should evolve and improve, not stay stuck in a cycle of repeating mistakes. If your efforts are met with resistance, indifference, or broken promises, it may be time to walk away. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more eye-opening insights on love and relationships. Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Have you ever been in a relationship where love wasn't enough? Thank you for watching, and always remember, choosing yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. See you in the next video.